With Dan Craig, the legendary Iceman with the NHL, retired now, and working with the New York Islanders and Lou Lamoriello, dear friend of both of ours. This ice is like the Winter Classic for me. It's in such good shape. Guys have been pounding on it for the last hour and a half almost, and there's no ruts in it. It's amazing. How do you do this year after year in challenging situations?
Well, you lose a lot of sleep, and you pray a lot. You let Mother Nature do what she does, and I think that's the biggest thing that we have found out is that you just anything that we do inside really doesn't work outside. So you really have to try to adapt to what the weather is giving you outside.
Well, you certainly adapted here because, and I know we had a nor'easter last Monday, and it blew the curtains open, and you had to do some damage repair. But I am, honest to God, serious. This ice is really held up well, and it's a tribute to this man. When he was with the Edmonton Oilers way back before the NHL grabbed him, his ice in the Northlands Coliseum was by far the best in the league. They had Gretzky, Messier, Coffey, all those guys that could really fly. And his job for Glenn Sather was to make sure they had the best ice in the league, and they did as a result of him. Now we've moved over to the synthetic ice, global synthetic ice we've partnered with. You skated on our ice down in Tampa to test it out. And tell us about your findings from your experience as the Iceman.
I would put it fairly close to what this is. And so now I'm going to qualify that this ice is nowhere near as good as the ice inside, what they're going to play on tonight. But this is for pond hockey, and that's exactly for learn to skate, community skate, good pickup game. This is fantastic. The synthetic, I think people will be amazed on what they can do, how well the puck will move, and I think they'll have a fantastic time.
So here's the weather that you're talking about, the challenges of being at the mercy of the weather. When it's 65, 70 degrees, we might have a hard time keeping ice in here, right?
Yes. Yep.
But over at the Global Synthetic Ice, we can stay open year-round for fans to skate on, for learn to skate, for youth hockey, all the way through the Stanley Cup playoffs, no matter what the weather.
Well, other than rain. You're not going to, and that's even while we were setting it up, you were here, and your hair really got wet. Because we got dumped on probably for about an hour or so, just literally in a shower. Yeah. And we still put it together. And I think the biggest thing when you're outdoors, especially here, is come springtime, we'll be more conscious of lightning and wind than we will anything else.
Well, this man, truly a legend, and there's nobody better at making ice. Well, maybe you've got a son that's following in your footsteps that the NHL now grabbed.
Yeah, he's, as a matter of fact, he's over in Seattle right now doing the setup for that game with his crew. And as a matter of fact, one of the guys that was here helping us put this one together ended up over in Seattle as well.
Fantastic. Well, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, and Dan Craig, a dear friend, but the best Iceman in the entire world. Thanks, man.